The U.S. Open crowd's boos at Donald Trump's appearance were a stark reminder of his divisive image. But was this the very reason for his presence? Trump's authoritarian persona was on full display as he stood tall, resembling Chairman Mao during the national anthem. The cheers for his salute were quickly drowned out by a chorus of disapproval. This moment, with the stars and stripes unfurled, saw the president smirk at the negative reaction, a familiar tune for him. His attendance at the men's final was more than a power play. It was a strategic distraction from mounting issues. Trump's presence aimed to divert attention from a looming recession, speculation about his health, and the sensitive files related to a certain individual. If it were about tennis, Trump would have attended the women's final, but the prospect of cheering for an American player was not enticing enough. So, the stage was set for Trump's grand entrance during the men's match. Former presidents like the Obamas and Bill Clinton have attended the U.S. Open, supporting American players without making it about themselves. Clinton, for instance, broke away from the UN summit to attend Pete Sampras's semifinal, showing his support for Team USA. Trump's presence on Sunday, under the Billie Jean King-named grounds, stood in stark contrast to past presidents. It was an over-the-top display, even for a sport accustomed to royal families. Trump couldn't resist the optics, knowing the boos from the diverse East Coast crowd would be a treat for his base. For years, Trump has exploited the U.S. Open for clout, but the New York crowd has never warmed to him. After his 2015 campaign announcement, he became persona non grata in Flushing. Returning to the U.S. Open 10 years later, Trump sought personal revenge, a theme for his second term. Before his arrival, the USTA seemed accommodating, even more so than Rolex CEO Jean-Frédéric Dufour, who reportedly invited Trump to his suite for tariff favors. The day before the final, the USTA issued a memo urging broadcasters to avoid showing dissent against Trump. A craven display of obedience. However, the USTA may have pulled a clever move. Perhaps aware of Trump's avarice for stolen valor, they set the men's trophy in the Rolex box, only to switch it for a doubles cup after the anthem. The crowd's boos during this moment were reminiscent of Trump's harsh reception at the 2019 World Series. Unlike FIFA at the Club World Cup final, the USTA ensured Trump's perch became a prison, allowing Alcaraz to embrace his support team. Trump watched, like a child denied play, as someone else presented the trophy. After the ceremony, Trump quickly departed, leaving behind the authoritarian spectacle and the security presence. Theodore Roosevelt's daughter once said her father wanted to be the center of attention at every event. This line perfectly describes Trump, who will always find a way to make himself the focus, regardless of the consequences.